Hello there guys, welcome to the channel where today we talk about why Wolffe hated the Clone Wars. He was bred for war, that's clear. He started in battle, but unfortunately it ended in despair. Just to be clear, he was already depressed as the Clone Wars were happening, not when they were done and we ended up seeing him in Star Wars Rebels as an old man. No, this is actually in real time. While he fought during the Clone Wars and especially towards the end, he just ended up in a really bad shape, and who could blame him? After I'll talk about him some more on this video, you will get to see the ups, but more specifically the downs that Wolffe had to endure and what made him lose faith in the end. Honestly, everybody loved Wolffe. He was a practical strategist. He harbored natural ability for problem solving and strategy. A seasoned trooper and a brilliant leader. This is what the Wolf Pack thought of him. He used his extensive battlefield experience to lead his men through challenges that no one had seen in combat. This is mostly undeniable that he was extremely perceptive. He displayed this by observing Ethkoth's hidden hand signals over a holo transmission. That's how much the Jedi had faith on Wolffe, to do something so minuscule and be sure that Wolffe will pick up on it. Now, we talked about it previously that he was bred for war. Well, that's exactly what he loved. He loved war, as many of the clones did. He was tireless in his efforts against the Separatists, and just like his Jedi General Plo Koon, he was furious in battle. He was such a great strategist and a leader that the Wolf Pack, which was his squad, would follow him to death. He got very close to Plo Koon throughout the war. He served him actually as a commander leading his squadron to battle. It wasn't accidentally that Plo Koon came to place a great amount of trust in Wolffe and his Wolf Pack. He believed in Wolffe's instincts and abilities. Furthermore, Wolffe earned his men's trust to the point that they were willing to do anything under his leadership. You see, there were times when we saw Wolffe, even when he was injured, he retained his perception. When the lights in the Twilight's cargo hold went out, he immediately deduced that the power had been shut down and was determined to reach the freighter's bridge in spite of his condition at the time. Beyond Plo Koon, Wolffe was also thankful to Skywalker and Tano, who ended up rescuing him and his squad. All of these experiences ended up in the end hardening Commander Wolffe to the point where his heart kind of became stone-like. You see, he had witnessed and endured some of the worst and harshest experiences that the war had to offer. The saddest moment in his life that he had to endure was particularly the loss of most of his Wolf Pack during the Battle of Abrogado. If you go back, those are actually one of the first episodes that you will see in the Clone Wars series. That was by far Wolffe's hardest moment to endure. By that point, it already made him the stone figure that he was. From that point on, he was totally focused on just the war. No personal relationships, no personal feelings, nothing. He would not let himself get injured like that again, emotionally of course. It is one of the lowest points of his life. He had to live with that. But throughout the Clone Wars, I can imagine that he did not enjoy the war as much as the others did. He felt like nobody understood what he went through. Even though other commanders did lose men in battle, as his was the cruelest of them all. Because, well, he was there with him and he was helpless. He could do nothing to stop the evil Confederacy from murdering his men. It is not crazy to see that years later, Wolffe still had that traumatic experience. He still lived in that fear of the war. Partly why he panicked when he saw Kanan. And truly, you just can't fault him. None of us know how it feels to lose somebody like that. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I now feel very sad for Wolffe, but of course leave your thoughts down in the comments. How did you feel when you saw the Wolf Pack in trouble? Talk to us down below. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is up. Have an awesome day, my friends, and may the Force be with you always.